Yo, if you're wondering, I literally had to just tell everybody, hey, I'm gonna talk on stream. They didn't know I was live streaming. I didn't know I was live streaming, and then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna live stream. Welcome to the stream. Somebody said Darkville. Nah, man. Darkville has been in hiding, cooking up a final takedown, you know? And that's pretty much it. Is this stream coming from the Xbox Ally X? It's coming with the Xbox Ally X. I guess you can set up a live stream with it. I mean, you just have to get like the really big, huge, massive docking station. That one's quite nice, but I did not see it in Best Buy yesterday, and I don't know if if we had seen a budget committee would let me pick it up, but when I showed budget committee, they was like, what? You got other docking stations? I was like, okay. Yeah, so let me see. I put my memory card. I'm trying to do like a few little silly things on here. I put my memory card in here just to see what it's gonna do. Because my memory card from my Steam, my SD card from my Steam Deck, I put it here. Let me see. It doesn't even read it. I guess because it's formatted into the Steam format, so it's not gonna do anything. Budget committee said no to more acquisitions. DPT basements, yeah. Budget committee was like, you have enough docking stations. That's enough. I was like, yeah, I better not push it because there are other things that are on my mind. So yeah. Hypnotic Hideaway, what do you think about the ROG Xbox Ally X so far? I think it's a solid device. It's just as solid as the ROG Ally itself. Really solid devices. Those both of them are. I can't complain. Become approved. Wait till it has to dust it. The thing comes with like some of these really weird stands, and I already 3D printed a few others. Okay, hold on. Smoke detector. Give me a second, guys. All right, I got taken care of. It was it's a cooking event going on. Neos, I'm good, man. How are you? I installed some of my favorite titles on there. Some of my favorite PlayStation titles on there. And do you know that if you go full screen mode with this thing, the display goes blank? It doesn't. It says lasagna burn. It's not lasagna, but it's close. Whatever it is that they're whipping up. Some of my favorite PlayStation games are on here, but I connected my Xbox controller. I want to see how that actually functions. So what are y'all cooking? I gave the kids a project to cook today. They're making some kind of meatball sandwich. So that's what they went for. Difficulty level, medium tier, and they're doing okay. I mean, mom's like having to help them now because you don't reach that phase where stuff went and got complicated. The Ally X is expensive. It is very expensive. The moment I found out about it, I immediately started like, oh man. Let me see if I can get audio for this thing. Oh, there it is. Can y'all hear the audio for the Spider-Man? Fallstown 4KL. Shout out to you, man. I'm doing good. How are you, man? I wish it was Lenovo that made this device, honestly. They usually price their device sensibly. Asus, they price their device on the premium level, man. They don't play around. They just show up and they're like, "Hey, we want all your money." They don't ask you, they don't care. They just want to take your money. And that's Asus with their ROG whatever. But it is what it is. This device by itself is a straight gaming laptop, like, in a sense. And it's got its own functionality. I think the biggest challenge is just the noise. It's like everybody forgot that Xbox has been making PC iterations all these years. Let's see. So let me see if I can put a monitor on screen.
Attention units. Robbery reported. Suspects are armed.
Oh, look at that. Let's get a monitor up here.
You're so full of anger, and I wish you'd get help managing it. It's terrible for your health.
Oh, there it is.
No, I know. She's speaking from a place of
FPS.
concern,
Nope, I
but
want it to
this
be.
is a common misconception
Let me do
that I have
45
to
F.
correct.
You know what?
I'm
45
not
FPS, and then let's do
I'm
some
full
real-time
of
monitoring.
law. I call out injustice, corruption,
It might be hard to see, but this is all out of the box experience. I haven't done any tweaks to it of any kind. Let's do the minimal one. Actually, it doesn't even really matter. Let's do the one in a row. Yeah, this one should work. Okay, so you guys should be able to see FPS now and monitor it yourselves. Which, again, this is a handheld. Yeah, Silver Afro. Lenovo is crazy that they're charging $1,200, but they're usually the ones that are the sensible people charging on their devices. So I guess maybe the screen size put them in a really weird place, production wise or whatever it is. I don't know, man. I couldn't tell you. So this is really strange. The Rocket though is sound. This ROG 9 phone with when later can run God of War 2018. Oh yeah, this is gonna run 2018 God of War. No problem at all. Hey, Drunken Doughboy, what up, man? The device is solid, man. I mean, if you've used the other Ally, this one brings a weird, nice convenience to it. I mean, this would have been the device I would recommend if, say, you were looking on the market to spend that kind of money, because the weight is well balanced, and then that angled screen, I still don't know what to do with it, guys. I think it's cool, but I'm like, what do I do with this? It gives you that same experience, but again, it's like, how many people are gonna want to buy both? So that's also another interesting thing as well, in the grand scheme. The crazy thing is I already beat this game, so whenever it's time to play it again, I'm always like, what? You know what I mean? Like when you look at like your top played games, the games that you actually do like playing, this is one of my favorites. Like I just can't stop playing this game. I started Dishonored, but that's a whole different conversation right now. What else did I install on this thing? Done. So this thing comes with like Game Pass Premium, and I misread it as Ultimate. I went and activated it. Oof. And I had Game Pass PC on there. I was like, that's not right. If Legion Go 2 had a 100-watt battery and NPU, I would have bought it. Yeah, this device, having the NPU and having the 100-watt battery, I think is a really huge selling point for the price point. But again, when you come to mobile gaming, price to performance goes out the window, to be honest. I don't know how we even can evaluate that. That's why I stopped buying laptops. So when these came out, I was like, uh-oh, my opportunity to buy a, in quote, laptop. There we go. 2.5 years. Y'all bought 2 years worth of Ultimate, man. You guys are crazy. All of you. You guys are crazy, man. You guys are crazy for me. It's 4 3-month subscription split up, apparently. What's up? What's up? What's up, Cosmic Disarray? Okay, I'm gonna get you guys Grounded's audio so that you're not hearing Batman's audio on Grounded. Yeah, I started a game. I just started roaming around and I had no idea what I was doing. Here's my save file. 17 hours. No, I don't have 17 hours. It's a bug. That's a bug. Well, I guess while I'm playing Grounded, hold on. While it's doing more shaded comps, let me download Mortal Kombat on this handheld. I'm very interested in how this... what up, anime compilations? Liverpool's losing this week. Ah, you shouldn't have said that to me. No. Hey, Liverpool, they're the reigning champions. So, man, you know, they can do what they want. They can lose if they want. They can win if they want, I guess. Give me a second, guys. I'm controlling 2 PCs here. Let me install MK1 on Steam while we mess with the Xbox library. Home. Let me install this game on this device. I just want to see how it plays. I know when I installed it on the old ROG Xbox. I said ROG Xbox. Old ROG Ally. It wasn't impressive. Okay. So let's put that one aside. Let's see what Grounded's all about. Okay. Yeah, I walked around and I made my way to this station and all, and that's about all I've been able to do in this game. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know what to do. I'm not sophisticated enough to play a survival game like this. Lath, would you recommend Xbox or PlayStation to people given the high price of Game Pass, knowing that most people can't afford to buy a PC? Lath, I think most people can afford to buy a PC. Well, build a PC. It's a matter of your upfront cost versus your tail end cost at the end of the day. I'm just gonna run around. Let me get out of this station and just run around, okay? So I can actually answer some of these questions. Oh well, no, I'm not a United fan. Unlimited Animations. I mean, I like United. I feel for them. They're in a really strange predicament right now, but it is what it is. I think most people can afford to get a PC. Lath, it's just a matter of knowledge. Do they know exactly what they need to do, to get a PC that's going to be in their price range? And do they know and can they see past the how much is in my pocket right now? Because how much is in my pocket right now is going to always be a constraint. Right? It's always going to be a constraint. Even the person that wants to build a $2,000 PC still has a constraint of how much is in my pocket right now. $3,000 PC, they still have a constraint. If they want to build a $10,000, $15,000 PC, they'll still have a constraint. At some point, your budget's going to run out, right? So when someone looks at a console and they look and say, what is my financial, status in terms of, okay, how much am I going to blow? They have to look at it from the perspective of a 12-month calendar, 24, 36-month calendar perspective. Because you're going to be gaming, hopefully that long. And if you're going to be gaming that long, then, for crying out loud, why not look at the math and say, okay, in this current situation, right? Say, oh, in this current situation over here, my cost for a console, let's just say right now you just walk into the store and they tell you that an Xbox Series S and X, an Xbox Series X is $700. Right? Go to your map and start getting super chips, VG. And let's say you say this is my $700, price point. You look and say that $700 Game Pass is expensive, like you said, so it's going to cost you way more. You build a PC, you can upgrade that PC for less than when the console generations change, and you just have so many more advantages that it's a no-brainer. Let me go to my map. You said go to map and start getting super chips. Wonders. Ranger Outpost. Bunker. Resources. Where am I getting these super chips from? I think one of the biggest problems with gamers is the push of 4K gaming. Yeah, once you forget 4K gaming, you're going to live a happy life. Once you say no to 4K gaming, your life, how do I put it? Your quality of life would improve immediately. I'm telling you, man. You see, when I first got my 4080, I was just playing on 1080, and then someone in the comment section was like, "Dude, you should get a 4K monitor, man, dude." And I was like, "Yeah, maybe I should get a 4K monitor, So I started looking at 4K monitors. I was like, "What? Who wants that for a monitor?" I was like, "What in the heck? I'm not giving anybody that money for a 4K monitor." And so I finally caved, right? I cave and I get one. And, it was the craziest thing ever. Let me put a waypoint here because I can't see now. I'm lost. Oh, there it is. And so I finally, I get this 4K monitor, and then now nothing is good enough to play all the games at 4K. Some games aren't optimized for 4K, blah, blah, blah. And so I'm sitting there going, really, guys? I bought a 4K monitor, and not everything is working. Let me come check it. Yes, I'll be right there in a second. All right, back to the base. 4K makes your GPU age like milk. So yeah, I went in there and I got this 4K monitor, and now after I finally realized that it's a scam. You should see me all over the store looking for 1080p monitors. I'm not even doing 1440. That's how much I went, nah. But now, again, this is playing on a 4K monitor because, again, I'm stuck with this thing. I'm not going to complain too much, but it is what it is, right? Give me 1 second. I got to go check the meatballs. Apparently, I've been summoned to check the meatballs. All right. I don't know where 52 people came into the stream from, but I am grateful. Thank you. I am going to quit this game because your boy sucks at it. And we shall resume. Potato. Is this game even downloading? It's just pretending like it's downloading. Let me go play Arkham, bro. I'm going to play Arkham Knight. You guys are going to love it. Yay. Thanks so much for that. It's coming together. So where do I see my chats on here? I would love to be able to see my chats on one screen. Man, I don't know how to do anything streaming, bro. Like, I feel like an old man. This is one of my favorite games to play on almost anything. All right, what's going on in the chat? Let me see. Nova, you said you have Darksiders. I have it on PlayStation, but I don't have it on PC. I know it was on Game Pass for a while, and I played it for a little bit. It went on sale, but I wasn't convinced enough that the price point that they were asking was fun. Yep. Emmanuel A., you are correct. It's only for the sophisticated, man. I am. I'm that guy that, I only got beer taste. I saw the recommendation for Arc Raiders, but you guys know I can only play so much video games, right? Hypnotic, nothing yet. But my old Rogue Ally X has that little, docking station that you plug into a power port, and then you plug your power cable in, and you can put HDMI. That's how I'm actually streaming from this device. Well, the device is, I'm playing on the device, but the output's coming through another PC. Let's do the AR challenges. Let me feed this AR thing into my own. Okay. Anyone playing Battlefield 6? Not me. Shooters are kind of like not in my forte. I don't know why. Simulation activated. And I hate this map. This map is broken.
Where's Batman to save you now, Nightwing? Go on, get him!
I don't know, man. This game was a lot of fun, and I like this game. It's one of my favorite games to play, but Arkham City has still got to be my best game ever. You guys are lucky I didn't install Gotham Knights on this thing, because I was about to control all of you. Emmanuel, does that shading thing happen every time you play a PC game? Not every PC game does shitter compilations. I don't know what it is. I don't know what technology a lot of the new shaders are built on. But I think it's just probably a good way to go ahead and optimize as quickly as you can. Like, so you can get the game going. And you don't need to do too many loading screens in a sense. I don't know. I really don't know why developers do pre-shader compilation. I heard Digital Foundry actually went ahead one time and they suggested it. So that when you load in big areas, you don't have like frame drops or frame time spikes. How many bucks once I get home? Oh, nice. It's a really nice light device, Mr. Dachi. You're gonna be quite pleased with its aesthetics and its design. Hold on, let me beat this man. All right. Look at this guy. He just did the wrong animation. That's weird. He did the Batman animation to do the stun. Doc 195. Is this on the Rogue Xbox X? Yes, it is, sir. Yes, it is. It is on the Rogue device itself that I'm playing the game on. But the stream. So this is the device itself, but the stream is on the it's coming through a separate device. What is the FPS? I'm doing around 60 FPS for this game, but it is docked. Let's go. I really don't know what's going on in this stage here. Look at what I'm doing. Look at how I'm playing like an idiot, like a noob. Yeah, like I don't even know how to play Arkham. That's why I don't stream, bro. Because bro cannot multitask. My brain is so one track. Look how I'm playing like a fool. Come here. Who else is alive? Okay. Whew. That was painful to play. I don't know how painful it was for you to watch, but it was painful to play that. Yuck.
Simulation complete.
Yuck, yuck, yuck. Let's go play Teen Titan. Oh yeah, this game. I'm gonna buy a Wacom tablet so you don't have to use a mouse to write on your whiteboards. What does that do? Teen Titan. Azrael, Catwoman, Harley, Batgirl, Batman. Dark Phil.
Simulation activated.
I countered that. Really? There's already a Titan here?
Think you can dodge a bullet?
Really? Restart. The team that catches shaders is exactly the same. Blah, blah, blah.
Simulation activated.
All right.
You may want to run. Here, this can help. Time to retire.
I still know how to dodge that. Ooh, this guy. Ah, man. He moves so fast here. The struggle is real. Oh, hey, hey. I was about to say.
Oh man, that's brutal.
That's what? All right, what's been going on? I just kind of zoned in. Sizzling. So kind of like the GPU intro. Yep. I don't know if this is your kind of game on this device, man. Then I can tell you for sure that this device will be able to kind of play. It will be able to play games like these. I just hope developers, in their efforts, and they're now paying very close attention to, you know, to go ahead and ensure that their games are optimized enough to make it happen. Man, I tried to dodge that guy. Show him. Buddy, turn the brightness up on this monitor for me, please. Help me turn the brightness up on that monitor. What up, Nervous Breakdown? Shout out to you. Thanks for hopping on the stream. I just fired up a stream and a bunch of people jumped in. So shout out to you guys. It doesn't happen often. Turn it all the way up. FJ, thanks for jumping in, man. I'll be out of here soon. I will probably have to go and grade the assignment, if you guys understand what I mean. But hey, device runs good, runs PlayStation games. I'm sure Xbox is probably enjoying all the attention it's getting. They never believed that a $1,000 device wouldn't even need that much marketing. Just put Xbox on it and you'll be able to either sell it or people will not stop talking about it. eGPUs, yep, that's for sure. I was looking at the eGPU thing and I was like, that's interesting. I didn't know. I was about to say, I dodged that guy's knife. How did I not? I knew I could take those ninjas out. Yadazag, yo, what's good, bro? I need to stop bullying the PlayStation fanboys. I'm not bullying them, man. I'm just literally holding up the mirror to them. I think they made a very critical mistake when they tried to mock me for going to Walmart to verify the lies that they were spreading. That was when I looked and said, you know what? You guys have been playing on easy mode too much. So maybe somebody actually has to, you know, ask you guys a few questions. And that's it. If questions are doing this to them, I wonder what a real, like, you know, intellectual takedown will look like. It's insane. I'm not bullying them. I'm literally holding up a mirror to them. And many of them seemingly, I don't know what it is. I think, you know, here's the thing. If you're in the Xbox community, I have a feeling, right, that they've gotten away with just saying what they want with impunity because PlayStation was pumping out these, you know, graphically insane looking games. So now that they actually have to criticize the Xbox ecosystem, they're unaware of how the Xbox ecosystem actually works. So, you know, I think what they need now is a learning scenario. They need to learn, like, okay, what is Xbox really about? And it's surprising them. And no one has really asked them the difficult questions too. So this is going to be very interesting. So, I mean, the more they say some stuff, if I see them and I have time, they gonna answer. Because that one was actually very interesting. Like, you know, oh, Xbox is, you know, Walmart and Target are pulling stock of Xbox consoles from their shelves. So a bunch of us go in there to go verify this stuff, right? Next thing you know, they're mocking us, saying, oh, I can't believe they actually went and looked into the stores. I said, what? You will mock people from actually trying to find out the truth? That's how audacious y'all are now? Okay. I said, let's go ahead and kind of put it on full display. Let's see if that's the wrong thing to do. It happened to be that they were just basically, you know, trying to clown. So I told them, I said, when Xbox actually takes its hardware down, they'll tell you. You know, they're not gonna hold it back. They're gonna be like, hey, we can't make any consoles anymore. But the question they haven't answered is, can Xbox afford to not make consoles? And that answer is no. Xbox cannot afford that kind of a bill. It will lose millions, billions of dollars, tens of millions of customers. Are you kidding me? Do you know how many of you will be so ticked off and not buy the new Xbox PC, which is the Rogue and Rogue Ally X or whatever they're bringing, if they tell you that they're not, if they stop making hardware? You know how annoying that would be? Xbox that doesn't have any PR goodwill is gonna go do the thing that, nah, bro. That's crazy. So, if they feel bullied or people feel they're being bullied, that's not it, man. We're grown men here. That's not bullying. We're just asking good questions. Questions that have been due for a long time. And that mockery is the one that actually gets me going, okay, so we're gonna now do mockery like we're on a playground, right? And so I'm like, all right, if we're gonna do this mockery thing, I block. If we're gonna have a conversation, I ask questions. What does my FPS look like all this while? 60 FPS. Thanks, baby. That's all. I'm just gonna be, you know, the next time I'm gonna be using the Xbox PC app. Good. Let it use the Xbox PC app, and you know, let it have a translation layer if they want to do compatibility. If they don't want to do compatibility, I mean, they haven't been consistent in it anyways. But they said they were gonna do compatibility, so this is not even a conversation, right? So if you're on the Xbox, you know, ecosystem, there's a way they're gonna do it. Said that had to hurt.
He took out the big guy. Sniper's going through your chest. Cut your face off.
Give me that gun.
How good you like a
I think Oh, baby. His arm broke. I'm still at 60 FPS. That's crazy. Let's go. Give me a weapon. All right, that guy broke my streak. CG, you said what settings am I using? I think I'm using, am I using medium settings? It's Arkham, dude, it's Arkham Knight, man. For some reason, Arkham Knight is like diabolical in terms of its optimization. I think I might be on high settings or medium settings. Hold on, let me just exit here and I'll show you. I mean, I know there's probably been some, you know, animosity back in, well, not, I won't call it animosity, but, you know, looking into both ecosystems from both sides. Yeah, high setting 60. And I think that's the max on the game. But the game's optimization is different, bro. I mean, and again, the lighting, big lighting, all that stuff, they really finished up the game after its poor launch and everything. Right? So I can understand that there's, you know, a little bit of that, right? Whoops. This music is going to get me copyright claimed. They don't play with that music, bro. And so put all that together, you know, I think a lot of people just had enough audacity to just think that they can just come say what they want without actually getting anybody ask them, like, where did you get that from? So that's why we made the calendar. We just started throwing stuff in. I started throwing stuff in the calendar because I was like, I feel like I'm getting this every day. You know, like, oh, tomorrow Xbox is doing that. Next tomorrow, Xbox didn't do this. Xbox Activision didn't. I said, you know what? Why don't we play bingo and start going ahead, you know, and keeping you guys, you know, in check, seeing exactly if you guys actually know it, what you know, wanting to flip you're talking about, you know, when it comes to, this is transferring the files. No wonder I'm sitting here. Can you bring my, oh, open it up and bring this one out, please. And so I just felt like, man, at some point, someone's going to ask a question, and that's it. I mean, people call me Xbot and all that stuff. No, it just happens to be that I'm just asking you questions. Call me Xbot or not, it's not going to change anything. Like, you know, you can say what you want. You know, it's not, I'm not concerned. I mean, let me switch devices here real quick. Let's see how the OG Ally X, unplug these two for me, please, and we'll plug them in here. No, just take it out straight. You don't want to wiggle it. Wiggling will destroy your USB port. Try your best to just pop it out straight. That's why you guys, your USB ports are all like getting whacked. Uh-oh, bring the other stand for this one. Because apparently this one has, I would, sure, bring that one. Sorry, my personal assistant over here is helping me out. He's a great assistant. When you plug in, watch your plug in. Okay? It's the same. So this one goes here. The other one goes on the power on the right side. There you go. Then plug in the other one. There you go. Put this one back in the... Put it right there for me. Thank you. That should work. All right, let's see if the other one is the other one's gonna get the job done. Armory crate notice. Okay, let me disconnect that real quick for a second. Let me get my confirm. Go here, handheld. I didn't have to disconnect that. I could have used the mouse. Duh. This was a stream I wasn't ready for, guys. Just so y'all know. Okay. This is the OG. What up, Cool Dog? Shout out to you, man. This is the OG Rogue device. And I think I got a lot more titles on there. But the performance that we saw is not like unique to it. But I gotta say, one of my favorite handheld games so far is this game here, this Shinobi game. Oh my gosh. I check vibes. Yeah, I'm thinking that that's probably what it is. A lot of people acting like they are on the Xbox side. But they aren't. They are just pretending in a sense that this is what they're doing. That, you know, that, oh, we're concerned as Xbox guys. And I'm like, are you an Xbox guy or... Oh, I'm getting like a lot of audio here. Are you an Xbox guy or... Am I a Barca fan? No, but I do like Messi. Everybody likes Messi. And all the Barca greats, I mean. But no, I'm not a Barca fan. I started out as a Real Madrid fan. Still somewhat am, but Liverpool. And, you know, every league, you know, you kind of have your favorite team in those leagues, right? So, you know, not unless they now, you know, meet. I think what really kind of made me decide, like, okay, so which team is really my team? Well, I think it was later on, those Champions Leagues where Liverpool and... Real Madrid actually did play. So those are Champions League finals. And I was like, man, I got to choose my favorite team. You say you're going to wait for Forza and E-Date? Nothing wrong with that, man. There's still a lot of stuff to, you know, like the Windows 25H something to work out, the new update. Mr. B, you say retry Black Myth Wukong? Uh-oh. Did they finally clean up their game? If they cleaned up their game, I'm installing it right instantly. Instantly. Black Myth Wukong is frustration, bro. Y'all are trying to see me frustrated. All right, guys, I got to go. Dinner's ready. Thank you all for jumping on the stream. I appreciate you guys so much. We'll see in videos, and maybe I might stream again. Who knows? Peace out.